Hi everyone, I've got another soap review video for you today. This is the very last bar of my honey and oatmeal hot process soap that I made nearly 2 years ago now. Now, I don't really recommend that you keep your soaps for 2 years, but I've been saving up the final bars of all of these batches to do review videos, and I'm just getting around to them all basically. This was a beautiful little soap. For a hot process soap, it came out quite smooth. You can see there's no dreaded orange spots. It has kept very well. It did have some little oats sprinkled on the top. It still smells amazing. I did use a synthetic honey type fragrance that I think I got from Essentials of Australia in this. This soap I made on the 1st of April 2019. I can't believe it. And today, what is it? 12th of January 2021, so yeah, not too far off 2 years. This soap had olive oil, castor oil, coconut, almond, cocoa butter and beeswax. It also had oat flour. I think I did put a little bit of titanium dioxide and a little bit of kaolin clay, and I put some tablespoon of honey in at the end. It had a 4% super fat and it had a 35% lye concentration, so kind of a medium water level for this soap. This is the very last bar. We'll give it a bit of a lather test. I know how good this soap is. That recipe is very good and it's quite balanced. It makes a fairly hard bar with a little bit of beeswax in it and the cocoa butter and the coconut oil, so all of those things do help to make a nice little well-lasting hard little bar of soap. So let's give it a try. Wow, it's so hard. You can hear it. It still dents a little bit. Get a bit of a lather going. You can probably hear, whoops, you can probably hear my cat's bell in the background. He's playful today. Okay. Oh, that feels good. My hands are a bit dry this morning. Lots of washing in pandemic times. So you can see that lather is quite fluffy. It's not a really tight lather, is it? But it's a very generous lather. Probably a lot more than some of my soaps that have a really high amount of olive oil in them. So the definitely the castor oil and the coconut oil adds a really good lather to that soap. Look at that, beautiful. And the beeswax just helps it to be a little bit harder in the bar. I've added 2% beeswax to this recipe. You don't want to go any higher than that though. I think 1 to 2% with beeswax is fine. Any higher, and that actually inhibits the lather of the soap. So yeah, that works really well. Oh, so good. There is nothing nicer than washing your hands with your own handmade soap. I don't think so anyway. Well, overall, I know my reviews are biased because I'm not really reviewing a product. I'm just kind of talking about the soap that I made, but that is a really good bar of soap. All of those other bars from that batch that I gave away, everybody loves it. It's just a really good all-rounder. Thanks everyone. That's it. See you in the next video. Bye.